Alright, we're going to go ahead and get my final thoughts on the Kershaw Bareknuckle. Now that I've had it for enough time to be able to put it in my pocket, sharpen it, cut with it, so on. Definitely like the blade shape. It's real useful. It's not too tall. I wish I could remember exactly what I measured this at when I sharpened it, but I believe it's about an 18 degree per side edge if I remember right. And it does cut very well. It is 14 thousandths behind the edge at 18 degrees per side. Doesn't have a very thick stock. I honestly didn't measure it. It is a little colder here today. Usually the action on closing is a little bit better, but it's not terrible. Overall, I do like the knife. The quality's good. Not really, manufacturing wise, I can't really find anything wrong with it. Flips well. I mean, things I do to see how well it flips. Flips with my thumb just fine. Flips left-handed just fine. It's got a really good detent on it. Definitely comfortable to use. No real issues. Possibly the clip could be a hot spot a little bit. I can feel this part and this part of the clip. May just be my particular hands though. But otherwise I definitely like it. It is one that I do want to pick up for myself and use. I'm not sure it'll actually stay, but I would like to have one for a little while to see how it actually is. The couple things I don't like about it, and I haven't watched a ton of reviews or thoughts about this knife, and I may be one of a few people, but I generally like deep carry pocket clips. Just like on my copper Natrix, I do not like the pocket clip that comes on this knife. So far, every one that I've had or handled with this clip, the clip tension is way too tight. It's not terribly difficult to get in your pocket, but it's definitely harder to get out of your pocket. Now, when I say more difficult, I hear a lot of people talk about the Freak with the rubberized scales being hard to get in and out of your pocket. It's easier for me to get this in my pocket than it is the Bareknuckle, just because of the clip tension. Another thing I'm not too big on, and I understand it's the design of the knife. They did slim the handle down from the Natrix and everything. But you do have to pay attention, because if you even have your fingertips on the lock bar, you're not getting the knife to flip out at all. Outside of that, I do like the knife. I am gonna try to find a deal on one. I'm not so sure that it is worth the $70 asking price that it is currently selling for. Not for anything in particular, just because of what it is. There's some other USA-made Kershaws using the same materials that are $10 or $15 cheaper. And I know that's not a lot, but to me that makes a huge difference. So overall, I think it's good. Good design, would be good for EDC. I'm just not a big fan of how little bit of real estate you have between the top of the handle and the lock bar, and I'm not real big on the clip. Other than that, I think it's a pretty good knife. I do like it. I am going to try one out for myself. But that's my thoughts on it. And I can't remember if I mentioned it or not, but it does cut very nicely. That is one really good thing of it also. It is comfortable. So that's it. Kershaw Bareknuckle. Once again, I'd like to thank Chuck from Shortcut Reviews for sending it along for me to check out, get a little bit of use in, see how it is. If you're not subscribed to his channel, Shortcut Reviews, go on over there and give him a try. Like I said before, I love the format, the shorter reviews. I think it's great. And as always, I appreciate your time, and thanks for watching.